The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense was a real roller coaster in 2024. While they held up well against the run, their pass defense was a yardage giveaway fest. But amid all this chaos, one player began to stand out: Yaya Diaby, a name few expected to see among the NFL's top pass rushers. This guy put up numbers that place him on the same level as stars like Micah Parsons. And as if that weren't enough, the Bucs might be eyeing a major reinforcement to bolster this unit even further. A Super Bowl champion could be on his way to Tampa. But the big question is, can the team afford to bring him in? Don't miss any details on these updates, and make sure to drop a like to show your support. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense had its ups and downs in 2024. The team held up well against the run, but when it came to the pass, it was a shootout, and opposing QBs have more freedom than they should have. But amid this chaos, one name stood out impressively: Yaya Diaby. The second-year outside linebacker may not have eye-popping stats at first glance, but when you take a closer look, you realize he was a quarterback disruption machine. Diaby finished the season with 4.5 sacks, which might seem modest, but here's the game-changing detail. He ranked among the NFL's top 10 in total pressures. According to Pro Football Focus, Diaby racked up 70 pressures throughout the season, tying for 10th in the league with none other than Micah Parsons of the Cowboys and Greg Rousseau of the Bills. To put this into perspective, he nearly doubled his backfield impact compared to his rookie year. In 2023, he recorded 30 pressures on 342 pass rush snaps. In 2024, a leap to 70 pressures on 472 snaps, increasing his pressure rate from 8.7% to 14.8%. That's a massive improvement. Sure, sacks are the highlight stat for casual fans, but pressures are crucial. They lead to incomplete passes, interceptions, and bad quarterback decisions. And if there's one thing NFL coaches value, it's a player who consistently puts heat on opposing passers. The next step for Tampa Bay? Improving coverage in the secondary and the middle of the defense. If the Bucs can force QBs to hold on to the ball longer in 2025, many of Diaby's pressures will turn into sacks. And that's what makes a pass rusher shine in the eyes of the public and the league. After such a promising 2024 season, this guy deserves much more recognition. What do you think of Yaya Diaby's evolution? Does he already deserve to be considered one of the team's top pass rushers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But if the Bucs defense truly wants to take a step forward, get this: a Super Bowl champion could be arriving to boost the pass rush. The Buccaneers might be targeting a major defensive addition this offseason. And it's not just any name. We're talking about a Super Bowl winning pass rusher. With Todd Bowles' unit struggling in 2024, especially against the pass, Tampa Bay needs help. The defense finished 18th in the NFL in yards allowed, 341.8 per game, and ranked just 29th in pass defense, surrendering nearly 244 yards per game. Against the run, though, it was a different story. The Bucs ranked among the league's top 4, allowing fewer than 100 yards per game. Still, with 46 with 46 sacks on the season, the 6th best mark in the NFL, Tampa Bay's pass rush wasn't dominant enough to cover up the secondary struggles, and that's where Josh Sweat comes in. The Eagles' defensive end shined in Super Bowl LA, recording 2.5 sacks in the 22 victory over the Chiefs, and now he enters the market as one of the most coveted pass rushers of the offseason. The big question: can the Bucs lure him away from Philadelphia? Sweat made it clear to the Philadelphia Inquirer that money matters, but he wants to be in the right situation. That opens a door for Tampa Bay, but it also means stiff competition. Financially, it's a tough challenge. Spotrac estimates that Sweat could land a deal worth around $56.5 million over 3 years, about $19 million per season. The Bucs, however, are projected to have just $5.6 million in cap space before any moves are made. In other words, to bring in Sweat, GM Jason Licht would need to clear space, possibly restructuring contracts or even reconsidering the future of Chris Godwin, another major name on the roster heading into free agency. With free agency officially kicking off at midnight on March 10th, Tampa Bay will need to act fast if they want any shot at adding another explosive piece to their pass rush. And if the Bucs can improve their secondary and add a high-impact pass rusher, this defense could take a massive leap in 2025. But is it worth sacrificing key pieces to land Josh Sweat? The team needs to be aggressive, but without jeopardizing his future. Now, we wait to see the franchise's next moves. And to make sure you don't miss any updates on your team, hit that subscribe button.